Alright, so I'm packing now for my trip to California. You gonna help me out, buddy? I got my stuff. It all fits in this one luggage. Look at that. That's it. Quick 1 week trip. It fits. Well done, July. Alright, I'm on my way to the airport now. This morning was getting stuff sorted still, but also doing a bit of errands and then having a meeting with my advisory team for the cap raise. We ran over the pitch deck and made some edits. They had a call actually with a private equity fund at noon and called me moments later. It was a good meeting. They want to meet, they're interested. Yeah, fingers crossed. They haven't tried the product yet, but we're gonna send them some. Hopefully they like it, and then we meet in a couple of weeks when I come back. So, fingers crossed. He tried it, he really liked it, so he came here and he sat down next to us, and he had a bunch of questions that he wanted answered. The good thing about that is that they are pitching basically the opportunity to their black book of investors and taking that initial meeting, right, to kind of clear things up, and then I come in so that the possible investors, get to know me more. Even though they probably see a lot of the storytelling that we do, they still want to get to know me because in the end they're betting on me more than the business. LA was important because we are currently raising our Series A, and the beverage forum is basically where the saying was deals happen, which is really cool. But yeah, lots of investors, lots of retailers, lots of people in the industry that have connections. That was a good introduction to how the LA scene works and from the beverage game. I think it was a good opportunity to really talk to investors, which I did, tell them the story and putting that name out there of HOPR and who we are and what we represent and where we're going with the business. You need a lot of money in this game, a lot of money, because it's competitive and it costs a lot to make the product for one, but also be in many stores. If you want to be in like 300, 400, 500 stores, then that requires a lot of product to be in there, and you have to make it move. So you have to hire people from a marketing standpoint. Ingredients, right? They cost a lot of money once you're at that stage. You never stop raising in this game. When I was in LA, I met a founder, and she's transitioning from the CEO title kind of to like fundraiser. That's what she's going to be dedicating her time to, is just raising capital. And many of the CEOs do, because it's very expensive. If we don't raise the cash, we can't be in as many stores as we want to. And that's the goal for this year, is to be in 200, 300, 400 stores by the end of the calendar year. That's 7 months away. If we don't raise capital this time around, we kind of have to bank on what's been working. So it's a slower growth story, even though we're growing fast, but it's just different. And right now we're the category leaders, so in order to continue being the category leaders and then some, that's why this money is required, because we just got to keep running. We run faster than everyone, right? In order to run faster, you just have to always stay ahead, and that requires capital, really. Right now, we've reduced a lot of our marketing budget, and so we need to figure out what is happening in order to bring in new customers and spend back to where we used to spend 2 months ago, because we've reduced it by like 50%, and that's a lot. And so, we're running fast in that sense. We're always running, in this game we're always running. If things are slowing down, that's a problem. So it means you're complacent, and you don't want to be complacent in any business, I think. everyone has to run and fast because you only get one shot and you have to make it count. So yeah, last year it was easier than at the moment, and it's stressful. So I think, not that the confidence is low, it's just that my mind isn't, it's hard to switch. When things are good, it's easier to switch. But yeah, I mean, in the end, I know my story, I know what we're doing, I know the answers to many of the questions. So I was in LA the last week of April, and what we were preparing for was our new Mandarin lemon flavor for Exhale. Yeah, the team was basically organizing all the ingredients, the boxes, things like that.
So if we look through Mandarin, so like I said, that's pretty much all locked in. Warehouse, cool, price list, so that's all on track. Lots of things that go on behind the scenes for a launch. We really started planning the Mandarin 4, 5, 6 months ago. So it's been in the works for quite a while. Our roadmap is that far out, to designing the cans, to getting the cans printed, to making sure that the printed cans arrive to our manufacturer in time. So we're planning a few months ahead in the world of operations. There's things dialing in flavors and making sure, and the taste is exactly how we would want it, and what we think our customers would want.
This is Mandarin.
Wow.
Mandarin lemon.
It smells delicious. It's nice too.
I like it one.
Yeah. That was the last one we tried, right?
I really like this one.
It's a very interesting flavor profile. It's quite nice.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's great.
Very citrusy.
For Mandarin, I think we went through about 4 versions.
Because that's what I seek when I go out. I want something like that that's refreshing and just has that ting of flavor, and it just satisfies my thirst and whatnot.
It makes you want to drink more as well.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
flourish,
exactly.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a perfect answer to when you know it's ready. I think it's just when you taste it and you're like, that's yum.
I really like it, the color.
Yeah, it's gonna match really good with the rest. Okay, let's go try.
But when you've got a flavor profile like Mandarin, you know what Mandarin tastes like. And I think we hit the nail on the head with this one. So sometimes they take a couple of goes, but it's worth the effort.
Too many reactions in 1 second.
Yeah. Smells just like the fruit.
Yeah, walking into the brewery this morning, it was just Mandarin from the smell.
Really refreshing. Yeah, I can drink this with my breakfast.
Yeah, right? It's like Mandarin juice.
There's not a lot of mandarin drinks.
It's also
It's
not.
like the fruit.
Very fruity. Yeah, correct.
But no, Mandarin went off without a hitch, which was a touch wood. It's not often you get to say that.
To be honest, can I have 1 box right now?
The resounding feedback out of everybody has been, it's really refreshing, it's one of their favourites. Some people do still have a favourite in the rest of the range, which is very okay. And so it is what it says on the can, and it does come through as a really nice, refreshing Mandarin with a citrus kick at the end. Like I said, we've got a roadmap going out to January, pretty much, with a whole bunch of new releases across both ranges. I'm not going to say what, but some flavours have been highly requested, and some continue the success we had on Golden Hour. So we have the new winter release coming out very shortly, potentially.
This time we actually got a chance to try 2 different variations and prepare a bit better. I think there's more structure now that we have Luke on board as well. He's come through and helped a lot to take stuff off my plate and push those launches, which is great. Then yeah, this capital raise is the main thing between now and the next couple of months. So ideally, we want to close it by August, and I'm away for about 5 weeks, but at the same time I never stop working, so I'll have the computer and I'll jump on if I need to for a call with an investor, or if anything is happening here, of course. But yeah, we're getting into more stores, we're launching more products, more flavors, and it's exciting, but it's also challenging. It's also tiring. That's the challenging part, that it's fucking tiring.